U.S. military any place I want and kill anyone I want. That eventually is going to become a principle in the domestic use of the military.
Yes.
He is acclimating people to the notion that the military is his private army.
Man, these guys are losing their mind. They just said anything now on television. Now they saying Donald Trump is going to use the troops to start hurting United States citizens. Man, this is insanity. Anyway, in California, radical left extremists are now using vehicles to attack ICE agents. This time at a military base in California. And they had to open fire to get this guy to stop. Watch this. This is not the first time illegals or criminals have used their vehicle to ram ICE agents and military troops. They did this in Chicago, California, and now they're doing it in Arizona. Take a listen.
Federal immigration officers tried to pull over the driver this morning, and that person ran the federal law enforcement car and then ran into a home near Lower Buckeye and Litchfield Roads. That standoff lasted for a few hours.
ICE agents, they get spit at. They now got a tracker on them. They being doxxed on social media. They're being attacked. And now they're being called Nazis. Take a listen to Pritzker. And they want them thrown in jail. These are not illegal immigrants. These are U.S. citizens.
The thing that we're demonizing is when ICE agents aren't following protocols. They aren't acting like law enforcement should act. They're instead literally racially profiling. We've seen it.
Pritzker, how many times we gotta keep saying this? It's not about race. It's about crime. Jesus Christ.
Why does Chicago have the highest murder rate of all the big cities?
Well, we are not in the top 30 in terms of our murder rate.
Here's a map.
They've all gone down.
U.S. cities, 17.47 per 100,000 population. Chicago is number one over Philadelphia, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Phoenix, Los Angeles, New York, and San Diego.
Look, you can pull statistics.
These are murders.
I'm explaining to you that our murder rate has been cut in half.
For some reason, these Democrats don't believe there's a crime problem in their cities and states. Nick Soto, he went inside an Antifa camp and he's finding medical supplies, water, food. Who's supplying this? Because they got all day to terrorize ICE agents and military troops with knives. Take a listen.
Can you explain what happened?
Yeah, someone like pulled out. I don't know, it's like a chain or something.
Democrats continue to say these protests are peaceful, but people get shaken with knives. And look at this little guy, or should I say big guy, with a pacifier in his mouth, giving ICE agents the finger and causing all kind of disruptions. So ICE agents got tired of him and said, you know what, we finna put this guy in cuffs. And guess what he did? Started crying like a baby.
It's not getting my stocks, so my feet are too small. Good thing I left one in there. God, you guys are dumb. What? Hey, what? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I know you guys thinking what I'm thinking. Is that Danny DeVito? Man, has he joined Antifa? That can't be Danny DeVito, but then again, it might be Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito from Batman. The Penguin. That Danny DeVito. Anyway, let me get back to it, man. Danny DeVito, allegedly, had a pinky in his mouth, and this woman is wearing pink, assaulting Turning Point USA members verbally by calling them Nazis. Take a listen.
Nazis, can you set up somewhere where I can avoid you easily?
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day.
Nazi, watch your
things.
See, anybody that's been called a Nazi, ICE agents, Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, they've been all shot. They get this radical left extremists all riled up. But then when the conservatives say enough is enough, and they want to fight back, that's when they want to say we need to dial down the rhetoric. But sometimes it gets hard to turn the other cheek. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow God, not coach.